So today we're going to take my wife's Frankenstein Rocky Mountain Element 10. I'm going to go to tubeless. Most of the time I have to put the tubes in the tire, blow it up, let it set, let it kind of take form to the rim before it'll actually go tubeless. So first things first, you've got to take the skewer out. Try not to squeeze the brake lever anytime soon, because those will close up and you'll have to push the calipers back in. Okay, now you have to take your valve stem cover off, valve stem cap. Try not to lose it. Let's let all the air out. I'm going to take this little keeper ring off. This will let this slide in and out freely so you can actually get the tube out. Try not to lose all that stuff. Just like that. Now if your tube didn't have a hole in it, you could always keep it wrapped up real tight and actually attach it to your frame. I mean, you could use a bungee cord or another piece of rubber. A piece of old tire actually works sometimes to tie off. You can use these zip ties, probably is the most abundant way to do it. But you can keep these. You can also cut this out. Just cut a big chunk of it out. If you've got a bad tube, see where this little ring is? Cut right around the outside of that. And you can keep this and reuse it. If you need to go tubeless on another bike, you can just put this in there. So the next thing we have to do is put our crystal valve in. Now this is set up for a tubeless tire because it already has the gasket on the end here. This will go up through the rim, and that's your keeper that you can't pull and go. You just have an extra one. But these are pretty common, you get anywhere. You get them in different lengths. I wish I'd have gotten one that was a little more short, but I didn't. So you're going to take this valve and back up through the rim. Just like that. You're going to put this keeper nut back on top. All you have to do is hand tight it. You've got a gasket here, and if you don't already have one in your rim, usually these crystal valves will come with a gasket you can roll over, but it will actually will help stop it here at the seal. Your sealing will do the rest. But you just hand tight it, make sure it's on there good. You don't want to torque it down, it will defeat the purpose and smash your gasket. So now, you can do this two different ways. You can put most of it on with the valve at the top, pour your fluid in there and then snap it on, or you can put it all on. Use a little handy dandy hose. You can get Ace Hardware. They go right on top of stands. You can pour the sealant through the valve. I prefer it that way, it's cleaner. So now we want to get our stands out. Stick our hose down. The other end goes over the end of the press step valve without the valve core in it. Just like so. And then we're going to put in fluid. Stuff will get sticky, so try not to get it everywhere. That's why I like to use this hose. Sure makes things a lot easier. So now we're going to stick our valve stem back in, tighten it down. Now you're going to take your adapter, unless you have an air chuck that's already set up for Presto. You're going to take your adapter, make sure this is loosened up so it will receive air, and screw this on. Pretty cheap on Amazon, like $25 digital. Works great. It clips on. You want to make sure that if any of the sealant comes out, that you get it wiped off pretty quick. it gets sticky. You have to get soap and water to get it off, and some elbow grease. So don't let it set too long. You're going to take your adapter off. Close your valve. Put your cap back on. Don't over tighten it because it defeats the purpose. Whenever you strip those threads, it can't seal. So it's kind of a preventive measure to not get leaks or slow down leaks. So just mildly put it on. You want to shake this tire. You want to move it around. I'm going to try to get as much of the sealant around the inside, the concave of this tire, and then around this bead. So we'll shake it, then we'll put it back on the bike, and spin the tire for a while, maybe ride around the block a few times. They'll get that sealant completely moved around. And I've never had any problems. It works great. Get out there and have a good time.